Dear students, today I would like to narrate a story written by Leo Tolstoy. The title of the story is Three Questions. Once there lived a king who had three questions. The king thought that if he could find out the answers of these questions, he can be successful in his life. The three questions were: what was the right time to begin something? Who were the right people to listen to? What was the most important thing to do? These are the three questions. The king sent his proclamation to all parts of the country. Many scholars and learned men approached the king with various answers. Various answers the king received for the first question were: one must draw a table of days, months, and years in advance and must live accordingly. Some others said that it is very difficult to predict the time in advance. Some others also said that king should have a council of men. They may fix the time for everything. The various answers the king received for the second question were: counselors, doctors, priests, and etc. were the important person to listen to. But the answers for the third question was science. Some said that skill in warfare, some others said that religious worship, etc. But none of these answers could make the king happy. The king decided to visit a hermit who was staying in the forest. The king knew that the hermit would encourage only the ordinary people. So he gave up all his royal outfit and visited the hermit like an ordinary man. When the king saw the hermit, he was digging on the ground with a spade. As soon as the hermit saw the king, he greeted him and continued his work. The king said to the hermit, "Oh, dear wise man, I came to know the answers of three questions." And the king explained the questions. But the hermit did not reply to him and continued his work. The king noticed that hermit is so tired and so weak. So the king took the spade and started to dig the ground. Hours passed. The sun dipped into the horizon. The king became so tired. At this time, they saw a wounded man was rushing to him. His body was bleeding. The king nursed him and covered his wound with his handkerchief, gave water. Also, he took the man into the hut. There, the stranger started to sleep. The tired king also slept on the floor. In the morning, when the king opened the eyes, he saw the stranger. The stranger asked pardon to him. But the king could not understand why he is asking forgiveness. The man explained everything. Because he is the enemy of the king, he wanted to kill him because the king wrongly seized his property. When the king saved his life, he could make a peace with the king. The king became very happy and assured all the support from his side. The king decided to go back to his place. Before leaving, once again he approached the hermit for the answers. The hermit was sowing the seeds. He said that you found the answers of all the questions. The hermit said to the king. The hermit again explained, when you decided to stay back and dug the ground, the important time was when you dug the ground. The important work was digging the ground. The important person was me. If you would not stayed back here and went back to your home, you would be attacked by your enemy. And also, when you attended that person, the important time was the time when you nursed your enemy. The important person was him, and the important work was the work you done for him. It means the important time is now. The important person is one who with you, and important job is doing good for others. My dear students, I would like to encourage you to write a story on a person who was affected with pandemic COVID. The person, just imagine the person is in a critical situation. As a young man with social commitments, how do you deal with that situation? Write a story. Your deadline is 1 week. Have a nice day. Stay safe.